Hello everyone, welcome to Allen, Texas. Population just around 110,000 and just about 20 miles north of downtown Dallas, Texas. Week number 1 of 6 on the Senior Grand Prix. I'm your host, Ted Barton. The women's short program coming up in just a few moments as we do a flyover or fly towards the Credit Union of Texas Event Center, the host of year number 2, week number 1 on the Senior Grand Prix. Beautiful facility. Some wonderful skating. Just finished the pair short program, some dynamic programs there. We're looking forward to the women's short. As there's so many brilliant skaters from around the world. Just 12 entries in the Grand Prix events. 2 groups of 6. The ISU just finished 7 weeks of the junior competition. Junior Grand Prix, of course, finished in Wuxi, China. Now they start the Senior Grand Prix right away, and this will lead into the Junior and Senior Grand Prix final in Grenoble, France, early December. That'll be followed by national events around the world, and then leading into championship season with the European Championship, 4 continents, Junior World Championships, and then the ISU World Championships. That'll take place in the United States in Boston. In these Senior Grand Prix events, the skaters are earning points towards qualification, hopefully, of the Senior Grand Prix final as we take a look at the start order for the women's short program. A win will get you 15 points. A silver medal will bring you 13, and a bronze will bring you 11. Fourth will bring you 9. Fifth will bring you 7, and so on. Top point earners after the Senior Grand Prix series we're in a spot at the Senior Grand Prix final in Grenoble. So we take a look at the officials for this event. We thank all these officials from around the world for not just coming to this event, taking time away from family and from work, taking holidays to do it, but also a lifetime of dedication to the sport as we look at the technical panel as well. And just a reminder, the technical panel identifies each technical element and the degree of difficulty as we look at group number 1 ready to take to the ice, and the judges will add to or subtract scores from those technical elements based on how well the element was done. Working hard on bringing more information about how the judging system actually works, which if I try to explain it, sounds complicated, but we will deliver it in little pieces here and there. And just for those watching, particularly for the first time, check the upper left-hand part of your screen, not now, but during the performances, and you'll see the scoreboard. And in that scoreboard, the green lights mean positive GOEs, that's points added to the element, and the red means points taken away based on the quality of delivery. Here we go. Our first skater will be Wakaba Higuchi, fast and powerful, and has had some time off. She's back now. As we take a look at Minchae Kim from Korea, and also from Japan, Yuna Aoki. Bradie Tennell. And that is exciting and wonderful to see her back. And from France, Lea Serna. And from Austria, Olga Mikutina. And these skaters, in the order that they will perform, it is determined by the world rankings. And they earn that world rankings by their participation, their result, their placement result, and their points of ISU Championships, Worlds, Junior Worlds, 4 continents, Europeans, and also Grand Prix events as well from the previous season. And that's how this season gets started and how the skaters get slotted into their starting positions. There is Wakaba Higuchi. Says she's in a very good state mentally and physically and wants to aim for a medal here in Texas. It's been a while since she went overseas for competition, so she's so excited to be here. And a memorable moment for her was their Olympic Lion King program, which everybody loved. She's trying something new now. There is Minchae Kim from Korea. She was the bronze medal winner at the Oberstdorf competition last season. So she's been out of competition a little bit. She was on the Junior Grand Prix for a number of years back in 2022. Had some good results there. There is Yuna Aoki. She was 9th in the Japanese national senior category. She was 5th last year with the NHK trophy in Osaka. And her programs this year were choreographed by Misha Gi. She thinks her strength is in her expressions, so she wants people to look out for that in her program. Oh, Bradie Tennell, boy, welcome back. She did not compete last season. She was in Shanghai Trophy this year. She was 2nd there, winning the silver medal. And she's a fan favorite, no question. She is just absolutely thrilled to be back competing after challenging times in her career, as many of the athletes, most of the athletes have from time to time in a career.
This will be her 4th appearance at an ISU Grand Prix and her first at State America.
Hook and Nicole Schott. Training place is Oberstdorf, Germany. A well-known location for many competitions.
Lea Serna.
There is Olga Mikutina from Austria. She's the senior champion of Austria. 14th at the World Championships last year in Montreal, 8th at Europeans. She moved to Austria for better training conditions when she was 12 years old. She relocated to the United States for studying at the Montclair State University last fall in 2023. We've seen these skaters for many years navigate through the junior Grand Prix events, junior events around the world, into the senior events internationally, now into the senior Grand Prix. And this is, there's only 12 athletes that qualify for these senior Grand Prix events. So it is very prestigious to be here. A little nerve-wracking as well for the athletes, but it's such an honor. Now with the new rules for juniors, they'll stay into the age of 17, so we'll see the juniors longer. They can enter at 13, go to 17, move to seniors. So we'll see their careers over 4 to 8 years minimum probably, and there'll be many ups and downs in that time because learning skills, growing up, school, everything fills your life, and it makes it complicated. You're trying to also be a high-performance athlete. And one of the challenges, one of the problems really with our sport is it is so difficult. It doesn't look difficult because it looks beautiful and it looks easy when they're good. But this sport is incredibly technically difficult. It's hard to explain. No one can walk off the street and just figure skate and jump. You can maybe throw a baseball, catch a ball, throw a basketball, lots of things you can hit a soccer ball or football. But figure skating, no, it's extremely difficult, but doesn't look like that. And so sometimes it goes maybe a little underappreciated. We certainly appreciate this.
Please leave the ice.
It is the great thing about the sport. Here we go. Group number 1 of 12 of 2 groups. The women's short program.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing Japan, a nice welcome, please, for Wakaba Higuchi.
Wakaba Higuchi from Japan, currently ranked 172nd. She hasn't really been in a lot of competitions over the past few years, 12th at the senior nationals in Japan. She's landed a triple axel in competition. She has a 79.73, earning that back in 2021 for the short program. And she'll skate to the music soundtrack of Doom. Wakaba will start with her double axel. So beautiful. She's known for all the speed across the ice. She enters the jump combination. Triple Lutz. Chipotolu. Beautiful. Step sequence, you can see the depth of the turns, the upper body movement, all the turns and clusters. Well, welcome back, Wakaba Higuchi from Japan. You're now back on the ice, showing the audience your brilliance, power, and speed. And you can see the smile on her face. Once you're a skater and have competed at this level, you need it in your life. And sometimes injuries and illness take you away. And now she's back. That was beautiful. 7 elements in this program. 4 are under review, checking out rotations. I think the triple toe loop at the end of the triple Lutz maybe is under rotated. We'll look at that hopefully in the replays. Completely focused eyes. Beautiful speed on that back outside edge. Wonderful lift, beautiful speed, extensions on the landings. Here's a triple Lutz. Watch particularly on the second jump. The Lutz is fine. Watch the foot, make contact, little bit hooked, so that is under rotated. There'll be a reduction of the score on that. Flying camel spin. That's in at a level 4. All 4 features with a plus 2e, so points added to the quality of this element. Good speed coming down to the ice. Pick goes in for the triple flip. And that is the attention to the takeoff edge. Supposed to be back inside. They were questioning whether that was flat or outside. Here's some of the steps. Good soft knees, deep edges. Back inside twizzle. What a great start. Personal best 79.73. I don't think that this program will be at that level yet. She's just coming back. But a great start. And it's interesting to know what are the expectations of an athlete coming back from a period of time out of competition. Is it the number of the score, or is it the feeling you have of satisfaction after the performance? And I think for
The scores, please.
in control,
Wakaba Higuchi.
I think she enjoyed that. We'll take a look at the score. 66.12 as she nods of approval. That's okay. That's a good start back. Feeling good. And there's a smile. First skater out.
From the Republic of Korea.
There is a look close-up of Minchae Kim. She is a top scorer in the short program of 70.83, but she earned that 2 years ago, 3 years ago, in fact, in 2021. And she'll skate the short to Radio Tango. Minchae will open with the jump combination. Triple toe, triple toe. There's the triple Lutz. Beautiful. 18-year-old Minchae Kim from Korea delivers for her at least a clean program.
Once again, from the Republic of Korea,
Minchae pays
Minchae
attention to
Kim.
detail. She's patient with every step, mature in her performance. And we'll see where this performance brings her in regards to points. Certainly more area in connection perhaps with the music, although the choreography is there, but you don't quite see the feeling come out in that at this stage of the year at least. And she did not compete, according to the bio, last season at all. She was third in Oberstdorf last year. This is new again for her. Tripotolu, patient on the takeoff, straight in the air, up, tight feet. And that is given a clean mark. Plus GOE, so here in 9.5 points off that one element. There's the triple Lutz. There's an edge, attention. Question the takeoff edge will be outside. There's the flying sit spin level 4. So all 4 of the difficult features achieved. There's the forward outside edge. Back to the back inside spin. And a nice positive GOE as well. Added scores for the quality. Double axel, lifting way up into the air. It's solid landing, good flow into a twizzle. And that laid back spin. Just as the 3, so missing one of the features. That's the side position there. Trying to hold it for 8. She may not have gotten that. There's the back position. That is a feature. And the difficult exit. Program components, composition, performance, and skating skills all in the low 7s for Minchae.
The scores, please.
Well, 78.83 is her personal best. She's not going to reach that here today. And this will bring her a 60.66.
66 points in her short program.
So she's back in the game and starting again.
She is currently in 2nd place. Representing Japan, a nice welcome, please, ladies and gentlemen, for Yuna.
Well, here is 22-year-old Yuna Aoki from Japan. And she's looking to top her personal best score of 58.28. And she'll skate the short program to Adios Nonino. Starting with a difficult combination. Triple Lutz, triple loop. Here it is. There's the Lutz. Can't combo it. That's a problem. It didn't work out. Wonderful skating skills. But what a beautiful skater, 22-year-old Yuna Aoki from Japan. The problem is our sport is both art and entertainment and sport. And the sport side on this day posed a problem. And we'll take a look at the jump combination. She intended to do the triple left, triple loop, turned out and chose not to do the second jump, had to add that onto the flip, which was later in the program, which she probably doesn't practice or train that much. That became a problem with the fall. But what a beautiful skater. You could see more emotion in her performance than the skaters we've seen previously. Better upper body movement, good deep edges, good turns, wonderful spins, excellent speed and positions. So many good things, but on this day, the sport, the technical part of our sport, there were some challenges, and they were costly. Let's take a look inside the program here. Here's the triple lutz. She's looking for the triple loop at the back end of this, but does not get high enough on that lutz, and that free leg gets swingy, so she can't get up into the loop. Double axel is a beauty, though. Wonderful flow, stretched free leg, pointed toes, everything you're looking for quality. Look at that stretch. Upper body turns upside down. That's a difficult feature. Grabs the blade, picks up speed, forward inside edge. She's doing all those difficult features, getting a level 4 out of that with a high GOE, the quality score. But here was the problem. The triple flip, she gets that done, but can't get up into a fast rotation of the triple loop, lands forward, loses her balance, and has to take the fall. And that is a good 3 or 4 point off of that or more. But look at the steps. Upper body is elegant. She's expressive and she's in the emotional moment. There's the side to back on the layback spin. Grabs the leg into the Bielmann, level 4. All 4 features achieved and points added for the quality of that spin as well. Overall, a wonderful skater, but on this night, loss of some points on those big elements. So costly. That's why it's the technical program. Let's take a look at the scores. She has a personal best of 58.28. She's going to fall short of that, but not by much. At a 56.51, as Yuna has so many other good qualities, but that'll put her, for the moment at least, into 3rd place.
She represents the United States.
Well, here she is, back on the ice in front of her home audience here in the United States. 26-year-old Bradie Tennell. What a career. What a fighter. She's been patient. We welcome her back and wish her the best. She's coached by Benoit Richaud, Jeremy Allen. She has a 75.93, earning that back in 2020. So that long ago was her personal best in the short program. She'll skate here tonight to Lord of the Dance. Intends to open with a triple lutz, triple toe. Here it is. Gets it done, squeezes it out. Well, that has to feel fantastic for Bradie Tennell. You can see that fist pump. That meant so much. Not about the number, not about the score, not about the placement. We'll see what that brings her, but that's coming back after a long journey, after many doubts, many trials, and questions. Can I do it? Do people still support me? Well, just listen, Bradie, to the audience. What Bradie brought to the ice now was more expression, more mature performance, more sincerity in her movement, and not just skating for the judges. On this night, it looked like Bradie skated for herself. Maybe for one of the few times in her career. That felt great. And that's what brings sincerity to a performance. And the judges will value that. We'll see. Some challenges a little bit, some fighting on the... She had to fight for the triple left, triple toe loop. This had to be a big moment back in competition here in the United States. As we take a look, there's the preparation. Here's the triple lutz. Looking good. Has to fight to get up high enough for that triple toe loop, and that is under-rotated, unfortunately. She just didn't get the lift, but still gets it done. There's the double axel. That's nice. Good flow. And then a layback spin. It's the side. There's the straight back. That's a feature. Grabs the blade. Above in the Biellmann. This is a level 3, so 3 out of the 4 features were achieved. Here's the triple loop. That was nicely done. Beautiful stretch free leg. And this spin at the end was spectacular. Great speed. There's the forward outside edge. So that's one feature. This combo spin at the very end. Such speed and great positions, level 4 with a plus GOE. An added score of 1.4 points. Wow, that was huge. And there it is. A great feeling, personal achievement, redemption. What a wonderful moment for an athlete, no matter what the scores are. A 66.99 for Bradie Tennell. She'll take a look at the report card to see a little under rotation on the toe loop, but that'll put her, for the moment at least, into first place. Well done. Welcome back.
A nice welcome, please, from Austria, Olga Mikutina.
Nope. This is...
Correction.
Lea Serna.
From France, Lea Serna.
We all make those mistakes. From France, Lea Serna. There she is, 24 years of age. She trains and lives in Oberstdorf, Germany. And she has a personal best of 62 points to beat that score right now here in Texas.
Il était loin, le teint basané, le regard timide, les mains toutes abîmées, tailler la prière, fils d'ouvrier, il en était fier, le pourquoi briller, non ne me jugez pas, vous qui connaissez pas.
The opening with her jump combination of a triple toe, under-rotated, downgraded. Next element, the triple flip. She really needs this. under-rotated, has to take the fall. Well, a moment in an athlete's career that one never wants or plans for, but it's a must for them to happen.
Once again, from France,
You need them.
Lea Serna.
You don't want them. You never intentionally do it, but when a program like that happens, maybe it brings some doubt in, but it definitely wakes you up. What did I do? How did I do it? What do I need to do to not have that happen again? But in this moment, it's disappointment, traveling all the way across the ocean here into the United States in front of an audience, and to have that many mistakes for a skater who's obviously very skilled, but did not deliver what she was capable of here in competition. And one mistake is one thing, but there were a number of mistakes in this program, unfortunately. I feel for her. This will serve her well down the road, but not tonight. There's the triple toe loop. Pretty good in the air. Second triple toe loop. Opens up too early. Lands forward. That's a downgrade. That'll be a value of a double only. There's the double axel. Has to step out of that as well. The easiest of the jumping passes. And then the triple flip. Not enough height. Slow rotation position. Legs were apart. Rotating slow. You need to spin very, very fast in the air to get around those three rotations. There's an entrance into the flying camel position. So losing some points on that spin as well. The laid back spin at the end of the program, just a level 2. So that is relatively easy to get a higher level. You can see you're starting to travel. And I think at this point, everything was just out of sync for Lea. A disappointing one as well. But in this sport, you have to also continue to show your grace, and it's so difficult when you feel so helpless, as we can see some blood on her knee from the knee slides on the ice. Somehow this will serve Lea well. She doesn't know when, neither do we. But I know for sure these nights are not pleasant, but they're for a reason. And they'll fuel you as you move forward. You could hear her say, "I don't understand this small."
Lea Serna from France.
And that's what she'll have to go through and figure out. And with a 42.85, that'll put Lea currently into 5th place.
And that puts her currently in 5th place.
There is an upside, but not now. Only in the future.
And now, a warm welcome, please, from Austria for Olga
Our next and final
Mikutina.
skater in group number 1 from Austria, Olga Mikutina. She's 21 years old. Had a good season last year. She was 14th at the World Championships. Looking to beat her 56.47 from this season. We'll go open with the jump combination. Triple Lutz, triple toe. Here's the Lutz. There's the toe. Nice. Great spin, pickup of speed in that final position. Next big element of the triple flip. Oh, she doubles it. Well, you can see her frustration. That is a brilliant program. Olga's performance overall, and you can see in that box in the upper left-hand part of the screen, which is not there now, but during the performance, 6 of those elements, 6 out of the 7 were in the green. So she was adding points to the quality of her technical elements. What a wonderful step sequence. It is at a level 3, so she could get one level higher, but the performance was spectacular. And she's in mid-7s for her PCs. I've watched Olga for a number of years, both in junior and senior, and she continues to improve and mature and perform in performance. We'll take a look at the elements here. This is an under rotation on the second jump. Quarter landing on the Lutz. There it is. Watch the foot, and that's an under rotation on that landing. Reducing the points, but still, it's a combination. Triple Lutz, triple toe. A little less points than normal. The double axe was beautiful, riding off that edge into the air. And this spin was spectacular. It's not easy with an toe Arabian entry, and she picks up speed by grabbing the blade and pulling it towards her back. She increases the speed here. Takes tremendous flexibility and strength to hold that blade behind her back. Here's the flip. Just a mispick and opens up in the air right there. She's too far forward. Timing was off on the takeoff. Gives up a number of points on that jump. A lot, because in fact it's supposed to be a triple. And you get 0 for a double. And there's the change combo spin. That's a level 4. Really good spin positions, good speed, good flexibility. She's got the whole package, short of one here tonight. One element. So 67.18 is her personal best. Her season's best is 56.47. She should come pretty close to that. And it is a new season's best with 56.81. That shows the quality of her skating overall. That big miss on the flip was costly. That would have put her in the 60s. Yeah, it's okay because her skating is much improved. One big mistake tonight, but she'll fix that up in the free, I hope. There is a look at the standings after group number one. Bradie Tennell from the United States, welcome back with a 66.99 as she's currently in the lead, but Wakaba Higuchi just behind her, very close. And Minchae Kim from Korea, currently in third place, but 6 really good skaters yet to come, and there they are, standing. There's Isabeau Levito from the United States as she enters, the big smile. Livia Kaiser from Switzerland, she's ranked 28th in the world. She had a great season 2 years ago. Sophia Stepchenko from Latvia. And Elyce Lin-Gracey from the United States. She won Oberstdorf early this season with an outstanding performance, looking to top that here. And Nina Pinzarrone from Belgium. She also had a good season 2 years ago. And Rinka Watanabe from Japan. And world rank number 2, Isabeau Levito. And how will she cope this season being world ranked number 2? Expectations higher? How do you deal with it? Well, we'll find out starting right here as we take a look at that start order one more time for group number 2. There is a look at Livia Kaiser from Switzerland. She was 4th at the European Championships last year, 3rd international championships, and 9th in the world. So top 10 finish last year in Montreal. And she was 5th in Oberstdorf. So she's had some low moments, as every skater does. She looks like she's growing as well, and this will be a new season. Sophia Stepchenko from Latvia. She was 16th at the Winter Youth Olympic Games last year. 12th in Oberstdorf this season to start the year. Would want a better result than that, and she was 31st at the World Championship. Didn't make the free program in Montreal. So Skate America. Experience as you're climbing the mountain is the name of the game. You'll have your good days and bad days, but you need to get out and compete. It's a long journey.
Second place in the 2024 ISU Cranberry Classic in gold.
Well, Elyce Lin-Gracey from the United States.
In the ISU Warsaw Cup in 2023.
Years, so she's made a quick rise in expectations as well. How will she cope with that? We'll find out starting here. She's maybe one of the favorites coming into this event. Can she maintain that level that she produced a little earlier in the fall? This is where you start to test your internal fortitude, your strength to put aside outside expectations and work on your own. As we take a look at Nina Pinzarrone from Belgium. And Nina was the champion of Belgium, 15th at the World Championships in Montreal, 3rd at the European Championships. She had a great year last year. She was in the Grand Prix final, and she was nominated for one of the best newcomers of the year last year, the 22-23 season. She missed that season due to injury, the first half at least. Take a look at Rinka Watanabe, and Rinka has had an up and down career as well.
From Japan, Rinka Watanabe.
She was third at 4 continents last season, 6th at the Nationals in Japan. She was nominated for an ISU Skating Awards 2023 category of Best Newcomer. She had a great season the year before, looking to sort of regain that form.
She has competed in 8 ISU international competitions since 2022.
And there is the current world silver medalist from the United States, Isabeau Levito. So elegant, powerful, and delicate.
From the United States of America,
Charming personality.
Levito.
And how will she, or does she feel new expectations external? Then you forget the process. The process gets you to a result. These are all wonderful athletes. The question is, under competition, how does one cope psychologically? And that is perhaps, if I can use the word skill, the most important skill you can have. Everybody trains, everybody does pretty much the same elements, same jump combinations, same axles, same flips, good performances, but can you deliver under the bright lights on the big stage? And at this moment, there are many voices in your head, some saying yes and some saying no. And that's the challenge. Who do you listen to? I guess that's the psychology of all sport. But this one is more difficult, I think, because it's performance-based as well. And quite often what we see early on in the season, such as competition like this, is not what we see at the end of the. And you can increase the consistency or it can decrease. Injury can happen, illness, all sorts of things. So it's a bit of a journey to navigate over 6 or 7 months of competition as we take a look at the start order once again for the final group in the women's short program. And here we go.
Representing Switzerland, a nice welcome.
And our next competitor, the first of group number 2, 20-year-old Livia Kaiser from Switzerland. She's coached by Linda Van Troyen and Sindra Krisa, choreographed by Yijie Shin. And she's looking to top her season's best so far this year at a 62.87. She earned that in Oberstdorf, the Nebelhorn Trophy. She'll skate the short program To Me and the Devil. Triple Lutz, triple toe. There's the Lutz. Double toe. nice triple flip. Well, you could see Livia at the end of that program just exhale. Okay, it's done.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Livia
And that was
Kaiser
pretty
from
solid for her.
Switzerland.
Unfortunately, she doubled the triple toe loop. Covers the ice extremely well. Accelerates easily, effortlessly. A little slow on the spins, and positions could be worked on as well. But for these athletes, looking for that triple Lutz, triple toe loop, so important. And the Lutz looked pretty good, but the triple toe loop popped to a double. And the athlete knows what that means. And they have to continue to perform at a high level, even though they're disappointed with that one element. Take a look inside the program at some of the elements here. Here comes, there's a bracket there. There's the triple. Carrier up into the triple toe loop. Starts the program that way. Double axle, no problem. Rides off the end of the edge. Good distance, good height, good speed of the landing. And that flying sit in the air looked great. Good speed. Difficult position there. That's in the level 3. So missing one of the difficult features, so dropping some points on that from a difficulty perspective. Here's the triple flip. Down on the knees. Arms above the head. Stretches the spine up. Gives you a nice straight and strong position. Flip was nicely done. Nice and clean. Layback spin at the end of the program. All 4 features were achieved with a plus GOE. So 66.31 is her personal best, 62.87 her season's best. That toe loop might draw her just a bit short of her season's best in this performance. We'll see. Looks just a little disappointed with, well, she would be disappointed with the double toe loop for sure. Who wouldn't? Knowing what you can do, probably relatively easily. But in competition, it's a different ball game. 58.72 for Livia Kaiser from Switzerland. That'll put her currently into 4th place.
That brings her currently in 4th place. Now taking the ice, representing Latvia.
Well, from Latvia, 17-year-old Sophia Stepchenko. So she has years on her side. She's 17, just now eligible for senior competition. And she's coached by Stefan Lambiel, former world champion. She has a 58.87 personal best in the short program. And she'll skate to Bridges by Alika.
Now I'm heading home to solid ground. Realize that all the lies I've told myself I've died. Bring me to the
Sophia
place
plans, like the rest, to start with the triple Lutz, triple toe.
filled with all the memories and dreams I have in.
Double double Lutz, triple toe. With problems. "17-year-old Sophia Stepchenko from Latvia gaining experience here, her first time in the senior Grand Prix event. Surrounded by great skaters, you have to soak in the opportunity to skate with in practice sessions and on warm-up with other skaters around you. As you're the youngest in the competition and gaining experience in the senior category, no expectations. It's a wonderful opportunity as we see her greet Stéphane Lambiel, her coach, and coach of so many top skaters. How wonderful was he when he was on the ice? World champion, innovative, creative. So we take a look at some of the elements for Sophia. Here's a look at the triple Lutz, but into a double, pops it open, goes for the triple toe loop, and lands with a under rotation and a 2-foot landing. So lots of points lost on that. The double axel, a little bit of a touchdown and a quarter called on the land. Missing one of the 4 possible features. And this triple flip was problematic from the takeoff edge to the landing. Here we see that forward landing, it's a downgrade, getting the value only of a double, not a triple, with a 2-foot landing as well. So lots of points lost on that. The sit spin comes in level 4 at the end of the program. And out of the 7 elements that Sophia skated, all 7 were under review by the technical panel. So there were problems with every element. They're wanting to make sure that they have all the details correctly accounted for. That will be costly for the score, no question of that. But it doesn't, the score doesn't matter, the experience does. In this case, first year on senior, and find out where you stand against the other girls, the other women, pardon me, and then get back to work and make those improvements. And lots of time on Sophia's side for sure. So our season's best is 53.29. She's going to call. But that's okay. You can see Stéphane working with her, keeping her spirits up. this is one of the instances for a coach. It's actually good because this is where you can teach them the most about learning how to cope with expectation versus the reality, keeping things in perspective, keeping your feet firmly on the ground. Short program scores for Sophia, 44.56. That will put her currently into 7th place.
44.56 points.
Lots in the future, much more to come. Just a moment in time.
Representing the United States of America, a nice welcome, please, for Elyce Lin-Gracey.
17-year-old Elyce Lin-Gracey from the United States. What a great year she's had so far, and you have to wonder whether she has personal expectations. She had such a great skate in Oberstdorf, and she has a 71.16 season's best. She'd love to see that score right now. And she'll skate the short program here at Skate America, De Broken Vow by Laura Fabi. Triple toe, just the slip of the landing. Oh, double axel fall. Well, you can read her expression on her face. She's extremely disappointed. This is a wonderful,
Once again, representing the United
Elyce is a
States of
wonderfully
America, Elyce Lin-Gracey.
sincere performer. Somebody very special on the ice. There's no question of that. This was not the day that she wanted, the day she dreamt of, or the day she felt the pressure for. I don't know. She's just 17, so doesn't have a lot of experience, particularly winning a competition earlier in the season and coming here at home, and you can see her frustrated with that. But she didn't break the performance. This is what was so nice. She kept the performance up. She kept the emotion of her choreography up. She has a very, very bright future. Some mistakes here on this day. Let's take a look. There's the triple Lutz. That was a beauty. Gets a free leg back in time. Looks good, but too far back on the heel. and has to step out. Doesn't take a fall, so that's good. And here's the double axel. This was such a difficult element. It's an easy element for her, for most of the skaters. The timing was just a little bit off. Slips off that landing edge. There's the flying camel spin. That comes in at level 4. Gets all levels there. The triple flip, this was a beauty. You can see the quality of this skater. Great lift up into the air. Wonderful posture, beautiful arms. So here's the beautiful Ina Bauer coming down the ice, making use of the full range of movement of her arms, even in the moment of disappointment with what had happened before. She never broke the performance. Final spin, or the second and final spin, the change combination spin, just level 2, so losing 2 features on that as well. So this was not her night. Much better skater than what happened here, but coping with new expectations perhaps. She's in great hands there with this coaching staff, so experienced. They'll help her navigate through the emotions of this. So look at the scores, it's far less than her personal best. It's a 60.22, that puts Elyce Lin-Gracey currently into 4th place. Certainly disappointment, but of the future, it stands very bright. There's a look at the top 5 on the leaderboard so far.
A nice warm welcome, please. Representing Belgium, Nina Pinzarrone.
Our next competitor represents Belgium, 17-year-old Nina Pinzarrone. And she has a 69.70, earning that. That's a personal best, earning that last year in Montreal. And she'll skate the short program. Just same start as the other athletes. The combination, there's the Lutz. And there's the toe. Maybe under-rotated. Beautiful triple loop. A 17-year-old Nina Pinzarrone from Belgium, as she lifts herself off the ice with a smile. That was a lovely performance. 7 elements, 3 are under review.
Representing Belgium,
Good focus
Nina Pinzarrone.
in her expression on her face throughout this program. Detailed choreography, well delivered by the skater. A choreographer can do a brilliant program, create a brilliant program, but only the skater can deliver it. And in this case, her delivery, in my mind, at least, was right on cue. Well done. I'm sure it can be better, but she kept the intensity, the character in the full note to the last. She looked pretty relaxed coming off the ice. Very good spins, good speed, good positions. And another 17-year-old young skaters here in week number 1. Skaters, as we take a look at the jump combination. Good speed, triple lutz, pardon me. Up into the triple toe loop. Did she get around? That is under rotated in the triple toe loop in the judging system. There's the double axel, leg lift, up off that edge. That was nice. Right up into the flying camel. Little bit of loss of center there, a little bit of traveling. That flying camel comes in at level 3 with a minus 0.04, so losing some points on the quality and the difficulty of that one element. It's unfortunate. Here is a look at the triple loop. This was a beauty. No problem there. Great extension on the free leg, the landings. Last spin, chain combo spin, level 3. Lovely skater. She'll come a little short of her personal best score. Season in 2024. She hasn't competed a lot.
Nina Pinzarrone from Belgium.
She gets back on track here. 62.85 for Nina. That will put her currently into 3rd place. But I think a good start for the season for Nina.
A nice welcome, please, representing Japan for
Our next competitor represents Japan. 22-year-old Rinka Watanabe, born in Chiba. She has a season's best score of 61.79. She's done triple axels in competition. You won't see that. First element as she skates to Moonlight. Axel. Hangs on to the triple lutz. Triple loop, triple toe loop. 22-year-old Rinka Watanabe from Japan, and I've watched this young skater for so many years, training at our rink up here in Canada, and then back to Japan, and this is the first year I've seen such emotional growth. And then I look at the choreographer and I understand why. Laurie Nickel has been working with Rinka, and you can see a sincerity and a deeper emotion and commitment to the movement and the choreography. Once again, you can choreograph a great program, but how it's delivered brings it alive. And Rinka, on this night, that was the best I've ever seen her skate from a emotional perspective, a PC perspective. That was outstanding. Great choreography, well delivered by the athlete. Had to fight for some of the technical element. Yet again, as a new stage of development for Rinka. Let's take a look. Here's the double axel. Look at the speed of that back outside edge. Beautiful, right across the ice. Floating down, soft knees. Spectacular. Triple Lutz, she had to hang on. Watch the landing here. Gets that free leg back in time to run that edge. Wasn't her best, but it was done. Fights for the triple loop. Gets the free leg back in time. Triple toe loop. All the way around. Second half of the program. And this is the part that struck me, showed me her improvement of the range of movement, the depth of edge. And the commitment to the full performance. 22-year-old Rinka Watanabe. And she looks quite serious on the ice, but she has really a personality, a great sense of humor. Let's take a look at the scores for Rinka. 66.54, season's best, and that's going to put Rinka into second place. You can see her head go side to side. She was hoping for more, but I'm sure there's more to come from her, that's for sure. Look how close that is. 66.54, 66.12, 66.99. Wow, basically a tie, the top three, but one skater to come. And there she is.
For Isabeau Levito.
Last year's world silver medalist, 17-year-old Isabeau Levito. 4 17-year-old women in this event. She takes center stage to Moon River. Triple up, triple toe.
Isabeau Levito.
Well, I'm not sure whether I just saw Isabeau Levito or Audrey Hepburn skate. But that was simply spectacular, all the way down to the pearls. Pure class, pure elegance, woven into an incredible athletic performance, all the detail. This is world class. And she will once again challenge for a world podium should she stay healthy and continue through the season. And the interesting thing is, when you find a skater that looks to have pure, true, honest joy of performance, that comes with sincerity. Look at this triple Lutz here, way down low on the takeoff, all the way around, down low on the triple toe loop. Triple toe loop is under rotated. That's okay, that's fair. There's the double axel. Nice, soft knee, stretched free leg. Elegance, detail, quality, and class. The triple flip. Isabeau carries a lot more speed in her program now than when she was in juniors, of course. Look at the detail here. Choreography brilliant. But so was the delivery. It was as if you watched the movie, but it was on ice. And that was simply spectacular. Well, a big smile this early in the season was the best she could do. And the score is a 68.43, a season's best, and that puts Isabeau into first place. It's just under 2-point lead there over Bradie Tennell of the United States. Look how close, 68, 66, 66, 66. The battle in the free program will be special indeed. As we take a look, Isabeau Levito, 68.43, Bradie Tennell, 66.99, and Rinka Watanabe, 66.54. Two Americans, two Japanese in the top four. And there is a look at the rest of the field. Some lovely skaters, some beautiful performances, some challenges along the way as well. It is early in the season, the first Grand Prix event of 2024. And it's a long 6-week journey as it'll travel to Canada next, moves on to France and Japan and China. Wow, that was a great start, but much more to come. Yeah, and tomorrow we will have a full day of competition as we wait. We see the top 3 skaters. There's Rinka Watanabe. Great start to her season. Powerful, and such an improvement in her performance, in her commitment to the choreography and the emotion of the moment. Experience brings you a long way. There is Bradie Tennell. Welcome back into the competitive world. Second after the short program. A delightful performance to Lord of the Dance. It brought a new energy, a new performance level, new commitment to the character and to the music. And there's a fist bump. I'm back and loving it. And there's the grace. Program. That was delightful. That was charming. And more to come. Well, make sure you join us tomorrow for the rhythm dance. That'll start at 1:03 local time in Texas, followed by the pairs free and the men's short program and the women's free program tomorrow. It'll be a full day of wonderful skating from Allen, Texas. For all of us here, thank you for watching. Good night, everyone.